want to see the Alliance map.
Alright, so Oxfordshire, completo. I am strong enough to go to Oxfordshire, but level 90. London is level 90. So let's do that.
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
Alright. I pledge myself to London.
I will.
Walls and
Good.
shadows.
I await your return.
Travel to London. So I've been pretty close to London because it's quite literally like a city. It's like Raventhrop. It's a city within, or like a town within the area. So yeah, Oxfordshire, and then London, circle around it. We also have the Brotherhood of the Ages mission, and I wanted this, so I got close to it. It's sort of just like right on the outside. It's weird. And then we also need to get that. I like how I can target everything. I can waypoint more than one stuff, more than one thing. Oh, this one too. Okay. I'm gonna fast travel, and then I'm gonna meet you guys there. It's a little bit of a ride still. All right, we're pretty nearby the mission. Mission's over there. I'm just gonna get this book first. There's a lot of random people around here. That want my head.
Best not to draw attention here. Must be blocked from the other side.
Like anti-assassins. Guys up there. So the door is barred. Shoot it. Shoot the lock, whatever. Man's best friend is level 2, isn't it? Yeah, makes it level 2. Now the boat's over in there. Alright, let's head towards the missions over there. Let's actually get out of here. I don't want to be inside London running around. It's not even like a brown or like an orange search area. It's straight up just red. Straight up hostile. London.
beg patience all. We'll have this rat cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? There you are, love. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to Lunden 4 year back.
Trigger!
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner in Avery. Stow!
More scroll here.
Avgus wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgus wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant. And if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Yeah, let's go.
Won't take long.
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. Try not to kill anyone, eh?
Why not?
And well, your face is a skull stone.
I think I'm best at.
What's your head there?
Eyes on your bow.
They got the ass kicked.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself?
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of Lunden's westerly half.
Oh, the sheriff.
I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of Lunden.
It is good to meet you, Reevestow. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go.
Alright.
What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lunden region. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking hordes put down in Lunden for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children.
Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
God, no. No, no, no.
arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, though. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger, yes? Your governor.
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man. And I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get...
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about Lunden.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg.
Uba, my commander, my friend.
Oh dear.
What is it?
Dirty notes from a mistress. Sorry. Mistresses. In Trigger's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average, 1 massive.
yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I.
A barber surgeon's tooth. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
Can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by monikers. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in Lunden.
The leech hails from Wessex. Lunden is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple? Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stone.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
To arms! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess.
The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my Reeves face for a time.
Keep away! Keep away!
Alright.
The fight
So
is
they mentioned
over.
3 names, the
Town
Leech,
Hall
the
will
Arrow, and the
follow soon.
Compass. Those are Order members. Undiscovered, the Liar, no, the Keel, oh wait, who am I looking for? Oh no, Compass, Arrow, and Leech, right here. So these 3 are the last 3 in this sequence, plus her I still have to kill, and that will give me the identity of the Keel. So yeah, that's cool, that's nice. It all connects into the Order. Upgrade. And I got 4 skills. So right now I'm not really going after like a lot of stuff. If anything interesting comes up, I try to get it. But I'm trying to unlock everything. I want this one. I want this one. It lets me recover all my arrows after I shoot them. Stun finisher. Oh, that's dope. This connects over here. That'll finish that off. This goes down this way, but it seems to be much more on this side. This side might be, and yeah, I think I might have everything on the left side here, and everything downwards. Oh, I have this one right here. Something else this way. Something here. Something connecting over here, most likely. Something up here. Yeah, I think that's like it. I think 4 or 5 other spots. That's it. There's so much upgrading.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
Shall Hines stay?
Show me.
This place is very violent.
This is a temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance.
Oops. I wish I could turn off skills. I don't want the set trap skill. Sounds like shit.
stop!
This guy will not stop moving. No. What's this? Oh shit. We're walking through the spot. This guy's seen me. Assuming this one's just one. Who is behind the border? Lunden. Do that a few times. It just happens randomly.
The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
So the compass is higher up.
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
Back this way, just in case. I like pulsing out just in case there's any snakes. Highlight them for me just in case.
Messages between the Leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the compass calls the strikes. I have got enough to go on for now. Erkin and Snow must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
How did I get in here again? See if
I
there's
must
any
be careful
sounds
now.
out by 600. Where exactly am I?
You stand there unware! You live a bonus stupid! Gah! Respect!
Let's head back to the rooms here. Stow and Eric.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in Lunden.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
The Arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in Lunden.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The Arrow has orders from the Compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The Leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
The Compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We killed the Arrow and the Leech, then sit back and wait. Let the Compass come to us. Let us not waste any more time. We'll find the Arrow and the Leech. Killing both should drag the Compass back into port. So, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the Leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Multiple quests accepted. Quest menu. Let's go whichever one's closer. I don't really care. Let's actually go do this real quick. Information on him. Oh yeah, so that's the order, huh? Compass is at the head of the smaller group and then leads to the keel. So here, yeah. I'm surprised you met Volke so early in the game, like that. She's the second in command to the head of the order, which what it seems, at least.